Hello, welcome. Welcome to the ChaChaChat of the 22nd of April 2018. Woo! I'm so happy to see you here. I'm very happy to see you on this sunny day. It's beautiful weather in Holland right now. It's summer. I think we just skipped spring and it's fully summer. It's really warm. It was almost, I think it was like 26 degrees, 27 degrees this week. Yesterday was lovely, and today was supposed to be a rainy day, but it's really warm. So I'm happy. I love warmth and sunshine. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. And I hope that wherever you are living, you are greeted by the sunshine as well. And in the Northern Hemisphere, it's spring, and that everything is blooming and becoming green again, and that you're enjoying yeah, the sun on your skin, and yeah, the way the wind caresses your hair. And I don't know, that this time of year always makes me feel, yeah, I don't know if sensual is the good word. Yeah, sensual. It's like feeling. It's um, also my senses are very heightened. I'm very aware of smells, of blossoms. My skin, everything is just more sensitive, and yeah, so it's perfect actually, because now the sun is in Taurus, and Taurus is a very earthly sign, and it's very much about sensuality and our senses, and it's also very much about yeah, about fundament, building a good structure, a fundament for us to build upon. So yeah, yeah, a basis. It's about security, about earthing. So really having that proper fundament to, yeah, to progress on. So that's has everything to do with security and grounding, but also with sensuality and beauty and pleasure. Oh, everything that has to do with the earthly senses. Here on earth, in our bodies, we can use our senses. And often in spiritual life, that is sort of brushed aside. It's all about these chakras, like going up and divine guidance, inspiration. We almost forget that we have a body, and that we are, I was going to say allowed, no, that we owe ourselves to have pleasure in this life, in this earthly body. Um, to sense there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with feeling sensual or feeling or enjoying things, and enjoying a good massage or acupressure or sex or whatever, as long as it's loving and it makes your senses come alive in a positive way, then it's great. It's very needed, and this is the perfect time for it. And yeah, and also Taurus is also about yeah, I was going to say beauty, and also soft materials. Like I sort of, I love not having woolen jumpers on, and just have soft materials, and my skin can breathe, and it's just so much nicer. And I'm not wearing any socks, and it just makes me feel free, and well, I love it. And I just love the wind. Like yesterday, it was warm and there was a little breeze. If it's how it plays with your hair and you feel the sun kiss your skin. Oh yeah, that's the last I'm going to say about it. Just yeah, don't be afraid of a little bit of sensuality and greet it in your life right now. And a Taurus is also, yeah, it's about those fundamentals, about getting the basis, the security, and it's also about being really, really clear about what you really, really, really want. Um, I often notice that people are sort of grumpy and things are not going my way, and but often when you keep asking, a lot of people aren't sure of what they really, really want. They know that wherever they are at is not what they want, but what they really want is not clear. So if you don't know, tackle that first. First, figure out what really makes your heartbeat, what makes you happy, what makes you forget time, what do you have no problem investing money in or investing time in, what really makes you excited. And this can also be something you want to address that you don't like. What really makes you tick? What are you passionate about? And what do you really, really want in your life? It's easy to say, I want more money. Sure. But what do you want to do with that money? Do you want to go travel? Do you want to build your own business? Be clear on what you want to do. Just having money for the sake of money is sure. What are you going to do? Like Dagobert Duck. I don't what's the guy called, the rich duck in Donald Duck. I don't know what he's called in Ebenezer, I think in English. Anyway, in Holland he's called Dagobert. This rich duck swims in water or in money. I rather swim in water. With money you can build a swimming pool and a house that you can have a swimming pool at a place that it's sunny enough to put a swimming pool at. Okay, that's something concrete. But why do you want that? Is it just why? Why? And what do you want? And I'm also looking at myself. I, I it's sometimes, yeah, what do I want? I've been pondering that a lot, I often feel like, oh gosh, I want so much, but I really don't want that much. I'm not sure what I really want, but it's becoming more and more clear. Um, it's, and I also see this in a lot of people. It's really hard to admit or to dream big because it feels so, oh, little me, I can never do that, and no, that's not for me, and it's gonna be so much work, or all these thoughts come up, and let that go. Just first make clear on what you want and tackle all the hurdles later. Don't stop dreaming as soon as the first little voice comes up when you start dreaming, like, oh, you can't do that. It's not for you. You're not good enough to do that. And that's never going to happen. I know. Those voices are there. But it's our choice, and we have the power not to listen to them, to see them for what they are. They just want to keep us safe, and that's fine. But being safe is a very, very dull life. And safety doesn't exist anyway. I mean, it's false. The only thing sure you can be sure about in life is that it's going to change, whether you like it or not, and it's best for you to be in the driver's seat of that change and go with that change than holding your heels in the sand and being dragged along in the change, because no matter what, your life is going to change. So how do you want to change it? That's up to you. And yeah, so that's Taurus. Very good time to figure out what you want, why you want it, and start making plans and focus on getting what you want. Sounds simple enough. Let's do it. Yeah, last week I was talking about the Soul Collage Facilitators Day. I went there on Sunday and there was about 24, 25 of us. It's a regional meeting, so it's only for the facilitators from the Netherlands. There are lots more, but only 25, about 25 attended. And it was a beautiful day. It was in a big park, in an old carriage house. And it's also used as a puppet theater, so there were all these puppets everywhere. Had made some really old. It was really, really good atmosphere. It was lots of trees, and there was a little lake. And we did a session on the Maya astrology, and we made soul collage cards based on the energy of the Maya astrology and the things that resonated with us from that day, that energy of the day. So yeah, it was a really good day. It's so great to see everyone again, and it's so inspirational, and I just love making cards with other people, and it's just connecting. It's just really nice. It's like a big soul family, and I really the day just flew by, but yeah, it was really good. And yeah, I made 3 cards, and I still have to read them. Perhaps I will do that in another video, otherwise this one will be a bit long. But yeah, let me see what I wrote down about the energy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the day energy was blue hand, I believe. Healing hand. Blue hand. Let me see. Yeah, blue hand. And it's about letting go and receiving. And I wrote down a few sentences like, I am the healing hand. I give generously and I receive with gratitude. This is how I accept the challenges on my way and that I remain balanced. I accept that everything has 2 sides. I bring energy to renew. In all the disharmony, the imbalance around me, the unrest around me, I stay closely connected to myself. This is how I strengthen myself. That's how you turn the energy of that day energy on. You switch it on, so to speak, by saying those words out loud. You act. It's like a mantra or an affirmation. And we then made cards um, with this energy in our field or in our mind. And I made these 3 cards. So this, I haven't read it yet, but I guess this one is about that duality. And this one is about the energy of staying close to myself, no matter what's happening, the unrest, things around me. I was actually looking for a picture of a lot of people or a lot of unrest or like a stormy sea. Wasn't there, so I made this. But who knows, when I read it, something else may come up. I'm not sure. We'll see. And this one, and this is about the giving and receiving, and about community and feeling secure. And speaking about soul collage, on the 13th of May, on Mother's Day, I'm doing a special Mother's Day workshop. And please let me know if you want to attend. It's going to be in Dutch and it's going to be in Amsterdam, and it will be in the afternoon. So 13th of May, please see my website and contact me for more information. I would love to see you there. And on the 26th of May, also in the afternoon, and this is a Saturday, I am planning to do a soul collage workshop on grief. And that's not going to be just about grieving another person. It's whatever grief means for you. I feel like we are collectively in grief at the moment, and there's also a lot of grief about ourselves, about we're shedding a lot of skin, so to speak, and that brings also up a lot of grief. We see a lot of our plans go, also friends, family, but also pieces of ourselves and our ideas and ideas about who we thought we were going to be, and also about our planet, the way the planet, where it's heading. A lot of things are changing, and change brings up grief. So and soul collage can bring so many pieces together, and it's like you bring this big puzzle together, and it brings a lot of insight, and with that a lot of comfort, because once you creatively put something on a card and you see it, and also the process of making it, it's just very soothing and it's very comforting. So on the 13th, you are very welcome. And yeah, so what else? Oh, I had a really good week. I should have started with that. I had a really good week. It was a busy week at the office, but we also on Tuesday, I believe it was, yeah, the team where I work for, we went out to dinner, which was really, really nice. It was lovely weather, so we sat outside for a while. And some of my colleagues who just have babies that I hadn't seen in a while were also there, and one of them brought a little baby with her, so we could all admire and adore this little one. And it's just really good, sometimes to hang out with colleagues in your spare time, in your free time, just outside of the office. And it's really good to connect on a different level and to talk about other things than work. So that was really good. And the food was amazing. I think we had like 10 courses or something, and the food just kept coming. It was Asian, and it was made by the cook is Asian, and it was like the favorite recipes of his grandmother and of his mother, and it was bit of a mishmash, Chinese, Thai, Korean, but it was really really good. And because it was all little bites, it just took a long time, which was really nice. So we had a lot of time to connect, so to speak. And yesterday I went to Rotterdam, my old playing ground. It's where I'm from. I've lived in Amsterdam for about 25 years now. I think I've lived longer in Amsterdam. Yeah, I have lived longer in Amsterdam than I've lived in Rotterdam. But still, Rotterdam, somehow it's my roots, and I just love going there. And a lot of my friends still live there, so, and my mother used to live there, and my brother still lives there. And yeah, so lots of reasons to visit. So yesterday there was a gallery crawl. And, so a friend and I went crawling to galleries. Well, we didn't really crawl. Well, we walked very slowly in the warm weather. And it was really good. It was just a few galleries in the north of Rotterdam that we visited. So we did the route. And there was one artist that I really, really enjoyed. This is not the best example of his work, but yeah. He combines different animals together. So this is a giraffe and a snail. And it's the artist is called Raoul de Leo. And this is Giraffa cochlinata. Terra Ultima heet zijn, his project is called. I started talking in Dutch. And this is at a gallery Untitled in Rotterdam. Go check it out. Gallery Untitled, anyways, if you are in Rotterdam. It's a really cool place. It's in an old school building, and yeah, it's a good atmosphere, and it has a little restaurant, and in the weekends they have bands playing and performances. It's really nice. Yeah, it's in the north of Rotterdam. Check it out. So that's Rotterdam. Did my little, just yay Rotterdam. Go visit Rotterdam. All tourists, please do. It's so crowded in Amsterdam. There's so many other places to see in Holland. Well, yeah, it was actually quite. Not that Rotterdam is going to love me for saying this, but besides Rotterdam, Groningen, we have many, Maastricht, we have many nice places. It's not just Amsterdam, people. Go see more of Holland, spread yourselves over the country. It's ridiculous. But I'm not going into the whole. I don't want to be anti-tourist, but Amsterdam is really, really, really crowded at the moment. And, well, perhaps I'm just one of those grumpy Amsterdam people that just, I don't know. Sometimes I don't like this part of me, but, people from Amsterdam still have to live in the city, and it's like living in a big tourist attraction, and which, yeah, sometimes it's not fun, especially in summer. But now it's always, it used to be just in summer or in school holidays, but now it's always busy, which yeah, like in supermarkets and shops, when you want to sit outside after work for a drink in the sun, you just can't do it anymore because it's too crowded everywhere. Museums everywhere, and it's great that other people love this beautiful city so much, but also have some respect for the city. Leave it clean, leave it whole. It's also like a big, there's so much damage in the city and so much dirt. And yeah, you're here to visit. Please respect the city and the people that live there. And that's just all I want to say about it now. Welcome, but be kind. Thank you. So, yeah, let's move on to tarot time. Yeah, okay. So I just did the tarot reading. I did it a little bit in advance because it takes me a little while to clean the space and concentrate, meditate, and then I pick the right card. I do a protection, proper cleaning, preparation, and that's just, this video is long enough without me doing all of that. So this was the answer I got for us this week, and I ask for guidance and inspiration for us as a collective, and especially everyone that sees this video. It's very bright out, so perhaps it's hard to see. Oh, let me see if I can get this. Can you see? It's not too clear, but it's the Seven of Pentacles in reversed. So this way around. You see a bird building its nest? You know, I've seen, there's a bird at the office at the moment, and I've been following it. It's building a nest. I keep seeing it fly out, bring back a little branch, put it in the nest, fly out, next branch, and he's been doing this for a long time. And I'm just like, I'm in awe how he is building this nest, and it's getting really big now. So he's getting there, but it's a lot of time and effort. So that's what this card is telling us. It's like building a structure, a foundation, that funding, that I said funding before. Funding. I didn't. Funding is like giving money. I meant foundation, building a foundation. Taurus energy. Apologies about that. I was saying the word funding and it sounded strange. I meant building a foundation, a basis. This is very a Taurus card. It's about building that foundation, but also that takes time and effort and a lot of hard work and planning. And this card this way says that it will pay off all the hard work and the planning. So keep it up. But it came up like this. Now what does that mean? To me it says that we're lacking focus and we have a scattering of our efforts. So what I was saying before about that we have to work hard and maintain a focus. What do you really, really, really want? And are you willing to really, really, really work for it? Or do you try and do you give up? Or is your energy scattered all over the place because you want 10 things all at the same time? Me, that's my pitfall. I'm multi-creative, multi-interested, multi-passionate, and I have to make choices and focus. So this card definitely is a good reminder for me. So work hard, maintain focus. So this is a good time to look at your businesses, your work, your relationships. And where have you invested a lot of time and effort in? Have you invested a lot of time and effort in something? And you know, and is it worth it? Is it still worth it? Do you still really, really want that whatever you're putting a lot of time and effort in, be it relationships, be it work, be it business ventures, whatever, is it still what you really want? And if not, perhaps this is the time to let it go. And if there is something you really want, but you really haven't put the time and effort in, and you gave up a bit too quick, perhaps it's time to focus again and step it up. And then we can build our nest. Yay! So, that's it for this week. And I hope this was of some use and inspiration to you. And well, happy week to you. And if you're in the Netherlands and you're in Amsterdam and you speak Dutch and you want to attend one of my workshops in Amsterdam for soul collage, please let me know. And I am putting my time and effort and focus also in developing an English online soul collage meeting, gathering, workshop. So that'll come your way once I have that figured out, because I've never done an online workshop. But building on it, building branch by branch, focus. I do what I can, and I'm happy to serve you. And I'm happy to connect with you, and I'm very grateful that you watched this video, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye bye, happy sunny days. Doei.